welcome to the At Home Author Podcast. I'm Vicky Weber, children's author, literary agent, and founder of At Home Author, where we teach you how to get your heart on the page and your book on the shelf. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the publishing world, unsure what your next step should be, or stuck between big dreams and real-life responsibilities, take a deep breath and let's dive in. If I could go back and talk to early author me, I would probably start with, okay, sit down, we need to talk. And also maybe stop spending money for like 5 minutes, because there are things I did early in my career that felt smart at the time. They felt necessary. They felt like what real authors must be doing. And now I would never do them again. Not because I'm judging that version of me, she was trying her best, but because I know how much time and stress and money those choices cost me. One of the biggest ones is publishing before the book was actually ready. I rushed my first book because I thought excitement could replace experience. I thought if I loved the story enough, if I believed in it enough, that would carry it. It doesn't. And I don't say that harshly. I say it because writing for kids is a craft. It's tight. It's precise. Every word has to earn its place. And I didn't know that yet. If I could redo that stage, I would have stayed in revision longer. I would have studied comparable titles sooner. I would have gotten professional critique earlier instead of waiting until I felt good enough to deserve it. Because rushing a book doesn't speed up your career. It just gives you a weaker foundation to build everything else on. Another thing I would never do again is spend money because I was scared. Fear spending is so real in publishing. You see someone say, if you're serious, you'll invest in this. And suddenly you're pulling out your credit card because you're terrified of falling behind. I've paid for marketing packages I didn't understand. I've paid for services because I thought they would magically validate me as a real author. Now, if I can't explain exactly how something leads to readers or sales or long-term career leverage, I don't buy it. Full stop. Another big one is ignoring platform until launch time. I used to think platform was optional. I thought I could write the book first and then figure out readers later. Now I do the opposite. I build audience while I'm writing. Because launches are not built in the 30 days around release. They're built in the months and years before. And then there's the mindset shift that changed everything for me. I stopped treating one book like my entire career. Early on, every book felt like life or death. If it didn't succeed, I felt like I failed. But careers are portfolios. Some books pay the bills, some build audience, some open doors you didn't even know existed yet. And the last one, and this one is emotional for me, I would never isolate myself again. Isolation almost ended my writing career. When you're alone with rejection and silence, your brain starts telling you stories that aren't true. Community doesn't just make publishing more fun, it makes it survivable. If I could rebuild from zero today, I would focus on craft first, market awareness second, community always, and career thinking over single book thinking. And if you're listening and realizing you've already done some of the things I just talked about, you aren't alone. If you want help building a publishing path that's strategic and sustainable, you can learn how to work with me and my team over at athomeauthor.com. All right, friend, keep writing, keep learning, and I'll see you next episode.
Thanks for listening to the At Home Author Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to get notified when we release new episodes. Reviews are always appreciated. For more helpful content on getting your book published or successfully marketed, visit athomeauthor.com for all of our resources. See you next time.